Hey, my beautiful peeps, locking down the truth with Marci Lock. So I just got back from an awesome lunch with one of my girls that's one of my personal clients. She's in town for an event, and she brought all these fun friends with her, some amazing, beautiful women. And what was interesting is to hear her introduce me and describe why, people how did you guys meet? How did you become, one of Marci's personal clients and get involved? And we actually met at a TV, kind of a TV thing where we're pitching to all these producers. And what was interesting in the way that she described seeing me from the outside is here's Marci Lock, who shows up every day. She's already kicked ass with the workout. She'd already posted on Facebook and shared her message, totally authentic, no makeup on, and then shows up ready to go and has her cooler full of food, and she eats 3 times as much as everybody. Yet she's an amazing mom. She's a single mom, and it looked like she just was in flow. Her life was just easy, and wanting to know, how do I get to that? How do I have that life of ease and flow? And there's got to be something else to that to maximize my time. If she's that busy and a single mom and created what she's created, she's like, what do I get to know to make my body a priority and all these things a priority to live in that experience? And the one thing that she was really mentioning to them is that the thing that really attracted her to me as well is hearing how I consciously speak. That I'm so aware of every word that comes out of my mouth, and that's consistent. That's how I live, and that's how my kids live, and they speak the same way, and my team is the same way. So what surrounds me is awesomeness, and everyone that's in my space is awesome, and they live this way. And so the whole idea is we talked about this, and they were asking, well, where did you start this process, or how did you get to where you're at? Okay, my life, guys. My life was shit, and it was hard. It was like growing up on a farm, had to grow on food to survive, and having really shitty money beliefs, and really in-depth fears and about even being worthy, and shame attached to who I am, and feeling so ugly and stupid, and I'm just never gonna be good enough. And from even my body experience to being that I fought my body and had tons of sicknesses and diseases and anorexia and bulimia and you name it, to even with people in the world thinking the world was scary and had rape attempts and kidnapping attempts and stalkers and you name it. So I get it. Yet this is what I'm telling you, for my life to be awesome. I'm just standing on one of my balconies in my beautiful house in California where I got the beach right there, and money is easy every day. Money just flows in, and it's just like breathing air. Your body is always a rockin' body of health because you're worthy of living in that as your experience. And so doing the behaviors are easy. You only align and attract the very best people in your life and epic, amazing relationships. My life wouldn't be here if I didn't decide to start in one place and move towards it. And so today on one of my masterminds, one of my guys was literally I don't believe that life is ever going to be easy, or money or success is going to be easy. I think it's going to take work, and it's always hard. It's well, yeah, then you're right. That's exactly why you keep experiencing resistance and things showing up for you, because you are going to prove that right. And yet there's other people in the same experience saying, now I actually see how easy this is, and how life is fun and easy and money is easy. So the difference is, it's not going to change unless you're committed to doing something different about it. Unless you're committed. And so what I want you to hear is take full fucking responsibility for every word that comes out of your mouth. If you knew the powerful creator that you are, and you were this much in tune with it, that thinking like you have a magic genie on your shoulder, and everything that you speak, you're granted. Would you say the fucking crazy things you say about how life is hard and money's hard and this is going to be a process and this is going to be a struggle? And would you say those things if it was boom, granted? Well, that's the truth, it's actually boom, granted. It's already on its way. The moment you say it, boom, it's granted. It's on its fucking way. And yet the feelings that you feel, the perceptions you have never experienced, it all comes back to you. So it's choice. And it's not instead of thinking, well, it didn't show it to me, it's almost like you plant a seed in the ground, and as it's starting to come through and grow, instead of oh, let it grow, continue to work in the patterns and behaviors and habits and things to create this to be your experience, we just dig our hand in the ground and rip it out just to see if the seed's grown. And you fuck yourself and you sabotage. Instead of, moment by moment, are you choosing what you speak? Are you choosing what you perceive in every situation? Are you choosing how you feel? Are you taking full responsibility of being the creator of your world? Because there's no such thing as a victim. Victims are just your creation. When you choose to see life through being a victim, and it's all those things. So that just was kind of coming through us after our conversation, is just, where does it start? It starts with you being fully responsible, taking ownership for what you want to create to be your experience, how you're perceiving things. Because if we do that, if we drop all the stories of good, bad, wrong, right, hard, etc., has to look a certain way, and we just go, ooh, interesting, this is what I'm experiencing, cool, what's this telling me? What do I get to try, or what do I get to do? What do I get to shift so I can have greater? And then you're just continually, effortlessly expanding and having greater and having more awesomeness. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as your thoughts, your perceptions, your words, your feelings, and you being in control of it. This is Marci Lock, remind you, Power of choice is yours. Choose your best life. Lock it down.